How often do you work from office, home, or site? Because the notion is that a person who is working in the construction industry is probably wearing a yellow hat and standing on the construction site, eating all the dust and mud all the throughout the day, and they are working, let's say, long 18 hours or so. So what's your view about that?
So actually, this is not true. This is a misconception. So actually, so it depends on the client requirements and project to project. So you can work from home also, you can work from office also, and site also. So if you are working from home, maybe you are working on a project which is mine project. So where there are so many projects and so many companies, what they are doing is they are taking the work from outside, especially from Saudi countries. And then that kind of work we are doing here. So we are doing the quantification for them. We are doing the BOQ preparation from them. So I think that you can sit anywhere and do that.
So that's a remote support, right?
Remote support, what we are providing. So this is actually growing so much right now. So it's not only the Saudi countries, there are other countries also who are taking that kind of support, that kind of manpower from us, because what I can say, we are much qualified for this. We have that kind of expertise. The timelines, we are able to achieve that timeline also.
Right.
So that kind of work you can do from home as well, right? Then if come to office, then office also, like the pre-contract stage, which I've told you, which includes the budgeting, costing, and the BOQ preparation, tendering, procurement, you can do from office. So that's not an issue, because everything, every plan, everything you will be getting on your laptop. All the drawings, all the BOQs, everything available on the laptop. You can have a Teams meet with your client. You can go to their office and you can have the meeting. So everything you can do here in this premises and the office. And when it comes to post contracts, definitely you have to be there at site, because it is majorly talking about the bill certifications and checking the bill at site, bill auditing. So that time you have to be at site. So in QS and cost management, you have every kind of work,
right?
And it's completely depends on the client requirements.
Perfect. So when you are at site, what all types of people you work with? Because again, there is a notion that you work with blue collar employees all the time. You are just trying to hit the nail and get the work churn out fast. So what kind of role or people that you get involved with?
Now it is changing. It is, I think this myth is continuously, it is going on. It is, yeah. So definitely, as I've started also, definitely before it was not, it was infamous to be safe and to be very like a normal place to work on, but it is not like that. Now the construction places have a proper big offices set up, and all the employees and everything, clients itself sits there. So it's not like that you have to deal every day with the labors and everything. And I must say, if you are doing it also, it is good for your learning, because I have started my career from the contracting firm, and I can say the kind of learning I have received at the site, I think that is the thing which I'm still remembering and using currently when I'm doing something here at office. So if you are doing something in terms of costing, in terms of preparation of the BOQ, in terms of procurement, so you must have the understanding what is happening at site. Then only you can relate it and you can do your work perfectly. So if you cannot imagine, okay, so for example, if one wire is going, right, if you cannot imagine how that wire will be laid at site, you cannot do the quantification. You cannot link it to your BOQ. So I think that kind of exposure is definitely required. If someone is starting their career in the construction industry, I must advise that they should work with the contracting firm or developer firm. So there they will get idea about the site, how the practical things happens.
Right. So as they say, you should have there should be a ground reality to it. Definitely. Or exposure. So being on that ground and looking at things how they are taking shape, that's something where you learn. And essentially, when you are there, you probably look at the land, what are the size and dimensions, what kind of land, soil, and other testing which has been done, how the structure is being raised. Probably you are also dealing with people who are from the architectural background, design elements, banking, probably stakeholders from the bank who are there for valuation and other elements of things. So there are a lot of people you interact with in that.
Yeah, definitely.